This is an old-growth shagbark hickory. We're here in southern Ontario, and this is one of the amazing trees you can grow in food forest designs that could grow well underneath super canopy trees like white pine, tulip trees, and a long time ago, the American chestnut. This tree can live for hundreds of years, and this one's already well over 100. It can produce nuts for 200 years plus. They resemble pecans, and you can also grow other trees in the proximity like pawpaws, and then understory herbs and shrubs like wild leeks and ginseng. So this can be part of a long-term, multi-storied food production system we can give to future generations. Here I have a slideshow offering a range of different pictures of shagbark hickory growing in their natural climate, from summer production into the fall dormancy. Towards the end of this slideshow, you can see some very old-growth hickory trees that are well over 100 years old. Here I offer a few pictures that show both hickory seeds that are encased in their shell casings, as well as hickory seeds that have removed the shell casings, and then hickory nuts that have had the shell removed, ready to eat. For some excellent information on this particular species of tree, I highly suggest checking out Akiva Silver's book called Trees of Power, 10 Essential Arboreal Allies. Now you can see a number of the pages here from his book that pertain to this species in particular, and some nuts that he sent me which had excellent germination rates, so you can tell he knows what he's talking about. At the end of the slideshow, you can see I have a shagbark hickory seedling in an air pruning bed. Now these are ideal for starting shagbark hickory and other taprooted seedlings such as oak and pawpaw, because what happens is when the taproot reaches the bottom of the bed, it senses the air, it stops growing the taproot, and it grows fibrous roots around the main taproot. This allows the plant to be tucked in for the winter or put into pots and have an intact taproot for planting out the next season. If you look for these trees up in the northern areas of the Norfolk County of Ontario and by Lake Huron, you'll find unnaturally high concentrations of these trees alongside many other food and medicine plants that were planted by indigenous peoples hundreds of years ago. So this tree was used in regenerative agroforestry as part of Ontario's ancient history. This is something we can learn from for producing food in the future, using low maintenance, no pesticides, no tilling food species. You can learn more about shagbark hickory if you check out my article on Substack. If you want to learn more about shagbark hickory, how you can cultivate it in the regenerative garden or in the food forest, you can check the description section under the video and you'll find an in-depth article on this species.